morning, everybody. Welcome to episode 30 of the Note Closer Show. It is Monday, January 2nd, 2017. Yes, it is Monday. And how many of you have already given up on your New Year's resolutions? Or you haven't started them.
My New Year starts today.
I know a lot of people are off this Monday. We're actually in here. It can be a little bit of a lighter day here in the offices of WCN because we are putting in some more marketing calendar stuff that we kind of worked on a little bit for the last couple of weeks. We'll be basically putting in today as kind of a lighter day with the staff. Yay! Right? Because the banks aren't open. There's not much we can close on except our marketing. So we're taking a day to really kind of jumpstart. Now, don't feel so bad that they're working on Monday because you guys had all last week off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jennifer said no.
Jennifer didn't know.
No, you guys know.
Well, we have tonight is our first Monday Note webinar of the new year. You know, so and it's titled as very similar, "Hire Yourself in 2017." Now, so many real estate investors and people that want to be, so they don't have to be real estate investors, but want to be entrepreneurs. They're working a job and they want to do something full time. They want to they want to get their passions. They want to tell like Johnny Paycheck and say, "Take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more." Maybe your woman hasn't run off and took all the reasons you were working for, but anyway, yeah, I got all the words right now. Nice. Anyway, what I'm trying to get at is so many of us are thinking about quitting a job that we don't focus on starting something. And there's a couple things that you can do if you're working full-time right now. And that's okay. I'm not bashing jobs. Hey, you got to bring home the bacon. You got to put food on the table. You got to pay your bills. I get that. One of the biggest mistakes I made earlier on when I left a full-time job to chase being an entrepreneur is I didn't plan. All right, now, yes, 2017, we all talk about New Year's resolutions. What's a New Year's resolution? Well, it's really kind of an idea to come up with a plan to take action. So, you know, one of the biggest resolutions people have is, I want to lose weight this year. Well, what are you doing? You know, are you changing your eating habits? Are you getting more sleep? Are you drinking more water instead of alcohol? Are you working out more? Because it's a very simple plan to either eat less and work out more. Eat less, move more, okay? Or just changing a few things to help you get where you want to be. So like I was in the gym last night, it was dead. I was like surprised. But I was like, oh, it's New Year's Day. Everybody's hungover still. All right? Yeah, I have a resolution to work out, and then I'm hungover the first day. So they shoot themselves in the foot. So many people, I find that they have the great idea, they get all excited about it, talk a big game, but they shoot themselves in the foot when it comes to the day of taking action. And so what I mean a little bit more and stuff like this is, if you're working full-time and you're working, you know, let's just say 8 to 5, well, then you got to be home and you got to have dinner and spend time with the kids. You have to take advantage of the time that you have, the hours or hour a day that you may have. You got to do something productive to really set yourself up so that you're doing something to accomplish what you want to accomplish with your resolutions. It could be working out. It could be, if you're in the note business, it could be jumping on LinkedIn and posting emails or contacting asset managers that way. It could be reviewing tapes in the evenings or the weekends. If you're a real estate investor, it could be driving ugly houses, you know, sending yellow letters, whatever it is. There's a whole variety of things to do. You just have to do it on a consistent basis. My trainer likes to talk about the drop theory. You know, if you have a cup here and every day you take a little, you know, and just make a drop to it, eventually that cup will fill up. I'm doing a little bit each day. Unfortunately, most of us, we have no patience, okay? We have zero patience, and so we set ourselves up for failure immediately. All right? Because we get so started, we start something, we get excited, we may do it once, twice, yeah, gung-ho, and then, oh, shit. Then third day, I don't feel so good. Or my muscles are sore because I lifted a dumbbell. Ooh, tomorrow I can't go because I worked too much. And then that puts us in a mode of failure, and 3 days, 4 days goes by before you get back into it. So what you have to do is do something consistently on a daily basis. I'm not talking spend 8 hours. I'm talking spend 30, 60, 90, 120 minutes on whatever your focus is. Okay? Whatever your focus is here. to put yourself to work. Hire yourself, okay? Because if you don't start taking that part-time job in yourself, you're always going to be a full-time employee chasing somebody else's dreams. Now, we all have dreams. We all have goals that we want to accomplish, whether it's travel or looking better or buying our clothes or a house or a car. It's great to talk about those. It's great to share those. A vision board is sometimes a great thing to have to start the year off. Something you put on your fridge or in your mirror of your bathroom or next to the TV. Like one of the things I did, I don't have a copy of it here, but I had FedEx actually laminate some fitness goals accomplished for the year. And yes, I've got it sitting on the TV, literally right next to the TV. Also taped to the front of the fridge. It says, if you got time to lean, you got time to get lean. All right, and some of the things. And then I don't expect to lose 10 pounds in a day. If I did that, wow, careful. Wow, that's a lot. But it's a drop per day. Hey, losing 0.3 of a pound each day or 1/4 of a pound each day is very feasible if you do simple things of working out, drinking water, and eating healthy. Those are simple things that we can do because stuff doesn't come on overnight. It's not going to go off overnight unless you want to chop your leg off. And I don't really want to lose 100 pounds by chopping my leg off. That'd be a little difficult. You can call me a hop along. Okay? Hop along, Scott, exactly. So tonight's call at 7 o'clock, we'll go into a few more things about how to hire yourself. How to set your pay grade, how to figure out what you're worth, how to really look at making, if you need to make 50 grand in the next year or 60 grand, or how do you replace your income over the next 6 months to get you to the point where you are comfortable when you leave your job, where you do tell your boss to take this job and shove it. Okay, any questions or any comments from people?
Jennifer McMurtry says she's hired herself. I even expect to give myself a raise this year.
There you go. Good job, Jennifer. That's awesome. Yeah, that's definitely. I know we've got people that are going from, we have some, what's the word I hear? Family managers, stay-at-home momagers who are getting back into doing things. That's great. You've got to start and be consistent, especially if you've got kids that are getting older and grown and be more active where you don't have to watch them all the time. Who else? Anybody else?
It's pretty quiet.
Great,
today.
okay.
Everybody's still hungover.
So everybody's still hungover and quiet this Monday. It is exciting. A lot of people are like, ooh, the bowl game season is New Year's Day bowls, basically. Yes, now it's the NFL playoffs. Fantasy leagues wrapped up yesterday. Ooh, no more Monday Night Football. Ooh. Now you've got those 3 or 4 hours, if that's what you put into that Monday night to watch the game, 3 or 4 hours every Monday night to do something. Now, basic things about setting things up is if you don't have an LLC, go set up an LLC. If you don't know where to begin, start with your foundation. Hey, go open a bank account. Get those things started that you'll need to really operate and run things going forward. Those are simple things you can do in an hour, lunch break. It's going to make, it's not really going to get you too far, but it is something that, hey, needs to be done and it feels good to get done. Hey, I've got a bank account, right? Or, hey, I'm setting up my self-directed IRA and I'm putting in $250. That's a great thing to start, if you're doing that on a consistent basis to make things happen for you. We all have different goals. Some people want to save more. Some people want to pay off debt. Some people want to make more money. Some people want to be more chiseled. Roids. Okay. Whatever it is that you're wanting to do, hire yourself. Start doing it. Most of us have from 7 p.m. to 2 a.m. if you're still working a full-time job to make it. Some of us, instead of spending an hour in traffic, could stay somewhere, go to the coffee shop at Starbucks, spend 30, 45 minutes working on something, and then head home, and you still get home at the same time. I know that's what happened in Austin traffic here a lot of times, was I wait and sit in traffic for an hour. I might as well just work on something for an hour. So another big thing that you have to do to hire yourself is all the businesses out there run off of one thing. Anybody want to take a guess what that is? What do all businesses have in common? I know. Customers, right?
Okay.
Customers. Clients. Come on, everybody. I know the coffee hasn't kicked in yet. So how do you build more clients? Well, you got to realize that everybody, if you're a real estate investor or an entrepreneur, everybody is a funding source, all right? Everybody is, in our work, neck of the woods, either a note buyer, a note seller, or a funding source. They fall into one of 3 categories, okay? So building a foundation, building a database is the most important thing that you can do. And how do you help build a database besides just sending emails out and having something of content? You've got to have your social media profiles. Okay? Get your social media profiles up and running based on the name of your company or what you're focused on. And a great website for that is namecheck.com. It's namecheck without an E. Namecheck.com. It gives you a chance to search names and seeing what social media profiles are available. Is that website available? Is that, if I'm going to be spinelessjellyfish.com, is that available? Well, is spineless jellyfish on Facebook available? You know, it's a great website, free website to allow you to check what's available, and it's a great way to kind of help you start things and get your message off. Because there's something more frustrating than having a real cool name for an LLC and then realize that all the social media profiles are already taken. That would suck. Definitely suck. So, a couple of our big goals for the year here. We are focused on we have a couple numbers. One is one note per day. One note deal per day of either buying or selling. That's 365 assets. That's going to be a lot of work, guys. We're going to get that done. We're definitely get that done. Some of the great things that we implemented before the end of the year. Now you're feeling rock and roll, get things going on a bigger level. We also have another goal. Drum roll, please. Our biggest draw, really, from a client base is our virtual Note Buying for Dummies workshops. And we're going to have 4 this year. And our goal is to have basically 250 students for each event. 250. Now, that's a lot. We're sitting, our next one is February, our first one of the year is February 3rd through the 5th. So we're just over 30 days out from the start of it. We are sitting right at 49 people for that one. So our goal is to obviously quadruple that or add that times 5 to get that to happen. Now, we realize we're going to have some ebb and flow. It's probably going to be heavier set on the last one of the year, which it usually is. So we'll have some realistic goals. We want to average basically, like I said, 250 people per event going forward. With the virtual note camps, we expect to have 354 people plus, and then that's pretty good. Pretty solid on that throughout the year as far as the matrices go. On our Monday Note webinars, our goal is to average 350 per call. We're a little bit below that, but I think we can be at 300, 350 plus, if not 400 plus, definitely, as we get rock and roll and keep those consistently. So excited about this week's topic. Next week's topic will also be really good. Some stuff. And then also growing our note closure groups. We'll get some stuff going out here. If you guys are looking to connect with other note investors in your market, look for an email coming out in the different note closers groups that Ryan, Nicole, and Jennifer have put together on Facebook for you to take advantage of. Anybody have any questions, any comments? Have you guys got any personal goals for the year?
Aaron Young said you're looking good, and thanks for doing these broadcasts consistently. You're walking your talk.
Hey, thank you, Aaron Young. Congratulations on being a new granddad over this weekend.
Aw, yay.
Yeah, his daughter finally, it was like in labor for 40 hours. Wow. Yeah, not fun at all.
God bless her.
God bless her, exactly. What's her? Indigo.
So pretty.
Indigo is a very pretty name. So, yeah. So, thanks, Aaron. Appreciate it. Just trying to do these every day, guys. If you guys have a topic you'd like for us to talk about or focus on, please let us know. We expect to have a few guests over the next couple weeks with people coming in the office and hanging out and jazzing it up a little bit. We'll have 2 note camps. The next one's in April. We have it set for note camp. Is a 21st, 22nd, 23rd, I think.
That's correct.
Yeah. So that's always be the big thing with that. A couple things. I will actually be in Baltimore next Wednesday, speaking at the Baltimore BWI meetup group. So I'm looking forward to being there in the Baltimore market next week. It's hard to believe we're next Wednesday. It's gonna fly by. So, all right, guys, we will wrap it up for episode number 30 of the Note Closers Show. Thanks for joining us. Feel free to comment, share this if this is valuable, what you want to focus on, guys. Most important thing is take advantage of the time that you've got. You never know when things are going to just go sideways on you, and you have to be rock and rolling. So every step you take, every little bit extra you add, drop us to that bucket will help you fill up your bucket or glass faster. And it's always nice to have an overfilled glass versus one that's underfilled. So we'll see you guys at the top. See you tomorrow for the next episode of the No Clothes Show, everybody.